Hi, my name is Maggie Grove, and you can find me on Instagram at Maggie Grove 2017. Today, I am going to share with you a morning practice that I've been doing all week, and it really helps me feel the strength and power of my body, gets me centered and focused, and kind of works out any kinks, in my lower back or just in my body and in my mind, just to bring some balance and harmony. So please enjoy this practice. And if you have a regular practice of the 26 poses like I do, there will be a lot of those poses in this practice as well. And perhaps this practice will kind of broaden your horizons on some other poses that you can incorporate with your home practice. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna start in downward facing dog. I've been really needing this pose a lot lately. So you're gonna bring your hands onto your mat and your feet on back. Bring a bend into your knees and drop your head and kind of shake your head yes and no a few times. Your fingers are spread wide. Your fingers and palms press against the mat to push your hips up towards the ceiling. Rotate your triceps inwards. And now you can bend your right knee as you push your left heel down. And then bend your left knee as you push your right heel down. And you just go right and left. Right and left. You can kind of sink into your hips. Do whatever feels good. And then from here, just find your way into some stillness. Now, if this downward dog is too much for your body, you can just come onto your hands and your knees. You can start in child's pose. You can start any way you want. But this pose has been really good for me first thing in the morning. So just let your head drop, hang, and be heavy. Eyes open, looking in between your two big toes. If you'd like, you can keep a bend into your knees, or you can straighten your legs. Your heels are reaching down towards your mat. They may not touch, and that's fine. And here, just take a few long, deep breaths in and out by the nose. I like to feel all that blood rushing up into my brain, the backs of my legs opening, my spine lengthening. Just take a moment to be still and breathe. Let's take one last inhale. Exhale. From here, float forward into plank pose. If this is too much, drop your knees to the ground. Hold plank and take a few breaths. Feel the power and strength in your arms. The navel's pulled in, the arms are strong, shoulders are away from your ears, your gaze is slightly forward. Let's bring the right knee down to the ground. Bring the right hand in alignment with your right knee. Flip your left foot flat on the floor and slowly just open up. Good. Now from here, your gaze can be down at the ground. It can be forward, or you can look up towards your hand. But just take a moment here. Feel that right arm nice and strong. Feel your navel pull in. Feel that left leg solid, that left foot down into the ground. And now let's stretch that left arm up and over your head. And as you reach the left arm up and over, feel the left ribs reach up towards the ceiling. Good, take a few breaths here. Reaching out through the left fingertips, reaching up through the left ribs. Feel that left foot solid down into the ground. Let's take an inhale. Exhale. Now this left arm, you're just going to circle it down in front of you and bring it back up. Do another circle. Bring it back up. Be sure you're breathing. 2 more times. Bring it back up. 1 more time. Bring it back up. Let's do one goodbye inhale. Good. And exhale. Just bring your left hand down to the floor. You're on all fours. We're just going to go into the other side. So now you have your left knee down, left hand and left knee in alignment. You're going to bring your right leg behind you, flip your right foot flat to the floor. Be sure that left hand is under the left shoulder. Lift your right arm up to the sky. Good, take a moment here. Shoulders are away from the ears. Reaching and stretching. Feel the strength in your left arm. Pull your navel in. That right leg is solid. Feel that right foot planted into the ground. Now let's lift the right arm up and over. Oh, great. Feel a stretch through the right side of your body. As you reach the right fingertips to that side, feel the right ribs lift. Feel that right leg strong. Take a few breaths. Good, let's circle the right arm. Lift it up to the sky. Inhale, circling the arm. Exhale, lift it up. 2 more times. And reach. 1 last time. And reach the arm up. Good, let's do a goodbye. Inhale, stretch and reach. And come on to all fours. Let's move into cat-cow. Inhale, chin up, belly down. Exhale, chin to chest and round the spine. Inhale, chin up, belly down. Exhale, chin to chest and round. Good, last time. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, walk your hands to your feet. Good, our first forward fold, bring your elbows into the palms of your hands. Have a little bend in your knees. And let's just sway that upper body right and left a few times. Let your head hang like a bowling ball. Right and left, right and left. Good, just hang and be heavy here. If it feels good, you can straighten your legs. But if not, keep a bend in your knees for that lower back. Let's interlace the hands to the lower back, straighten the arms, stretch the shoulders. Good, so once again, you can have a bend in your knees or your legs can be straight. Just see what feels good in your body. Just allow your practice to start to open up your body and stay connected with your breath. You're inhaling and exhaling by your nose. Let's take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, drop the hands down. Let's bring the hands below the knees. Inhale up to a halfway lift. So your heart is reaching forward away from your hips and your spine is nice and long. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale, circle the arms, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, pull your hands to your heart. Good, we're gonna do 3 rounds of a Sun Salutation. So your feet can be apart or you can bring them together. If your lower back is sensitive, keep it bent in your knees. Inhale, circle your arms, reach all the way up. Exhale, fold all the way down and forward. Inhale is your halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands down on the floor. Go to plank pose. If this is too strong, drop your knees to the ground. Slowly lower on down. Inhale into cobra, shoulders down, elbows in. Exhale into downward dog. Take a breath. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale is halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to your heart. Continue, inhale, stretch up through the spine. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale is your halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose, lower down slowly. Your next inhale is cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale is halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms, reach and stretch. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more time. Let's inhale, stretch up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, with control, lowering down. Inhale is your cobra or upward dog. Exhale brings you to downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale your right leg up, so we're in a three-legged downward dog. This is going to be an inhale, come up on your left toes. As you exhale, come forward into plank and cross your right knee over to your left elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, come into plank, right knee to the outside of your right elbow. Inhale, leg up. And let's bring the right knee in towards our nose. Come back to downward dog with the right leg. Left leg, let's inhale the left leg up. Take a breath, stretch. Inhale up onto the left toes. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, left leg up. And let's bring the left knee, come into plank, left knee to the outside of the left elbow. Inhale, leg up. And let's bring the knee in towards the nose. And step back into downward dog. Good. Inhale, look forward to your hands. And exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a breath. Let's inhale the arms up over your head sideways. Interlace all 10 fingers. Release your index finger, cross your thumbs, and squeeze your arms against your ears. Let's go right and left a few times. Good, so your feet are together. Your thighs are pulled up, your inner thighs are pressing together. Try to keep your arms and your ears one piece. Let's stop in the middle. Pull up on your thighs, squeeze your glutes, arms and ears together. Take an inhale breath, stretch up, and then slowly bend your body to your right. Good, go to where you feel that first stretch down the left side of your body and hold it. Your knees are straight and your arms are straight. Your right arm is pulling on your left arm, so you're feeling a nice stretch. The body weight's in the heels of the feet. You're breathing in and out by your nose. You're exerting effort, so the breath may not be long and deep, but it's conscious. If you're having a hard time breathing, you've gone too far. Good, let's go a little deeper, only if you feel like it. Good, come up through center. Let's pull the navel in. Take an inhale. Exhale, up and over. Good, the arms and the ears are together. Let's bring the right shoulder back and the left shoulder forward so you're nice and even. And the right hip a little bit forward. Good, are you breathing? Keep the arms strong. Use that left arm, pull on the right. Feel a little bit more of a stretch if you'd like. Come up through center. Let's backward bend. You're going to take a breath. Inhale. Lift your chest up and now drop your head all the way back. And now pull your arms back towards your ears. And as you do so, push your stomach, thighs, and hips forward. Good. Keep the body weight in your heels. And now arms back, eyes back, look back, go back. Good. Inhale to center. Let's take an inhale. We're going to go into eagle pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, right arm swings under the left. So you make an X with your arms, cross them, and then cross at the wrist. Bring your hands into prayer. If you cannot do this, grab onto your shoulders. You have some options. Okay, you're going to take an inhale. Exhale, sit down like you're sitting in a chair. Once you have this, bring your right leg high up and over. Try to wrap your toes. Your toes may not wrap. Don't worry about it, okay? Here we are, we're balancing. You're going to squeeze your elbows and your wrists together. Sit down. You're going to lift your chest. Pull your navel in. Squeeze your knees together so there's no light gap or air. Good, let's change. Inhale, arms up. Left arm under the right. I like to pull my elbows down for a minute here. Maybe put my neck right and left. Inhale. Exhale, you're gonna sit down. So keep your hips down low and then left leg high up and over. Wrap your toes. It's tricky to balance. All right, so what's gonna help you balance? Lift your chest up, pull your navel in, and sit down. We're compressing the 12 major joints of the body here. We want our joints to be nice and healthy with synovial fluid flowing through them. So let's sit down, let's create this compression and change. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Just take a breath. Let's open our legs up wide. Bring your toes in and your heels out. It's a nice wide open stance. We're gonna do a forward fold. Arms are up parallel to the floor. Pull up on your thighs. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold, come on down. Okay, I like to bring my hands to the ground and I like to sway my hips right and left a few times just to feel that stretch. If you have an upside down practice, you can go for it here. If your knees are bending, that's okay. Let's just work on straightening your legs. Once your legs are straight, grab onto your feet. If you cannot grab your feet, grab onto your calves or your ankles. All right, you're gonna take an inhale, and as you exhale, start to bend your arms at the elbows. Then reach your head down towards the ground in between your two big toes. You're gonna take an inhale breath, and as you exhale, you're gonna bend your arms at the elbows. Shoulders are away from the ears. Little bit of body weight forward into the toes. Good, if your knees are bending, just work on straightening out your legs. You have one more inhale. Exhale, go deeper if you can. Good, and gently release. Bring your hands on the floor underneath your face, or you can put your hands on a block. Left hand is on the ground or on a block. Inhale, rotate, twist open to the right. This will be your inhale. Exhale, right hand down to the ground. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last time. Twist the body to the left. Come on down. Good. Arms out to the side. Pull up on your thighs. Come on up to standing. Let's turn the right toes out, left toes in. Let's go into a warrior two. Hips a little forward. You're going to bend your right knee. Good. Look over your right fingertips. So your left leg is strong. Pull up on your left thigh. Dig the outside edge of your left foot into the floor. Right knee is ideally over your right ankle. If this is enough, stay here. This is a very strong pose. But if you'd like to go more, you can bring your forearm to your thigh as you lift your left arm up. If you want to work into the Vishnu Ghosh triangle pose, you're going to straighten out your right arm. Try to bring your right fingertips in between your toes. Good, you're going to push the right knee back with your right elbow. You can look down, forward, or if you can with your neck, you can look up towards your hands. Left leg is strong. Pull the navel in, take a breath. You're going to come up through center. Straighten the right leg. Right toes in, left toes out. Hips forward, you're going to bend your left knee. Warrior two. So you're going to pull your navel in, the right leg is strong. Left knee is over the left ankle. Stay here if this is enough. Or you can bring your forearm down to your thigh as you reach your right arm up. If you want to go into that triangle pose, you're going to straighten out the left arm. Try to bring the left fingertips down in between the big and the second toe. Depending on the flexibility of your neck, you can look down, forward, or look up past your fingertips. Keep that right leg strong. Right arm back a little bit, open your chest, a gentle spine twist. Good, let's inhale up to center. Straighten the leg. Let's heel toe the feet together. Arms up over your set, hands in prayer. Pivot on the heels to the right. Good, arms and ears together. You're gonna bring your right hip back and your left hip forward a few times. Pull up on your thighs, tuck your chin to your chest, and round down through your spine. It's okay if you need to bend your right knee. So you're gonna bend the right knee, get your hands on the ground, and bring your forehead to your knee. So in this, the spine is rounded. Push your forehead into your knee to try to straighten out that leg. We're getting a compression of the thyroid and the parathyroid, flushing out the adrenals. Take a breath. Perhaps you can bring your hands back to prayer. Straighten your legs, pull your belly in, round up through your spine. Pivot to face the front, pivot to face the left. Right hip forward, left hip back, arms and ears together. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, round down. So you see your feet are only about 3 feet apart at the most. Good, let's bring our hands to the ground. Bend your front knee if needed, forehead to the knee. That right hip is gonna go down, left hip is gonna go back. You're gently pushing your forehead into your knee for that pituitary and pineal gland connection. To change, we're going to straighten out the legs, hands in prayer, pull the navel in, round up through the spine. Pivot to face the front, feet together, arms down by your side. Let's just take a breath here. Feel your feet grounded into the floor. Feel the inner thighs slightly pressed together. Feel the length of your spine. Great, let's do some balancing here. Bring the body weight into your left leg for tree pose. So there's a couple tree poses you can do, but I'm gonna teach the tree pose in the 26 pose series by Vishnu Ghosh. It's a tree pose in half lotus. So if you have a traditional tree pose like this, with a foot flat against your calf, ankle, or inner thigh, you're welcome to practice that. Okay, but let's do the one in half lotus. I really enjoy this one. You're gonna pick up your right foot with both hands. Good, nice and high. You're gonna grab your foot from the inside with your left hand, and then the right hand goes to center of the chest. Allow the right knee to drop down and very gently press your right knee back, but very gently. You don't want to mess around with your knees. Good. Are you breathing? Keep the breath moving. Pull up on your left thigh so that left leg is strong. Now pull your navel in and tuck your tailbone under so that your tailbone is long towards the ground. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears and you're reaching out through the crown of your head. If you have a toe stand practice, you can do it. Take a few breaths. And gently change. Before you go on to the next leg, let's ground down through the feet. So you feel that right foot grounded, you feel that right thigh pull up, that right glute engage, the navel in, and then you can do a traditional, they're all traditional poses, right? But you could do this tree pose if you like, or if you'd like to do the one in half lotus, you pick up your left foot with both hands. Really lift your foot up to get a nice stretch. Right hand grabs that foot from underneath. And then let the left knee drop. Just let it go to where it can go. And very gently allow the left knee to drop and push back. Pull up on your right thigh so that right leg is nice and strong. Shoulders are down away from the ears. The navel is in, right? We're balancing. To help with your balance, look forward and look at one spot. Whatever is in your space, find one spot and don't move your gaze from there. And then you just feel your body standing still in space. Then you breathe. and gently change. Take a breath. You inhale and exhale. Let's do standing bow pulling pose. So I'm going to give you a profile view. So you start with your feet together, toes and heels touching. Feel grounded through your feet into the floor. Let's bring the right palm up. And then you're going to drop down your right hand and pick up your right foot from the inside. Okay? The left leg is strong and solid, and you're going to bring your left arm up towards your ear. If you're wobbling around here, just stay here, okay? There's no rush with any of these poses. Your knees are together to start. Feel the left fingertips reaching up. Feel your left foot planted down. Pull up on your left thigh. You can stay here if this is enough. If you're moving on, right foot kicks back into the right hand. It pulls open your right shoulder. As the right toes kick up, the body starts to go down. Go slow. Have your focal point forward. Go to where you're going to go. Hello, plant. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Good, and just be still in between the poses. You've got blood just flushing down to the other side of the body here. Okay. Let's do our other leg. Left palm is facing up. Drop down your left hand. Pick up your foot from the inside. Bring your right arm up towards your ear. Okay, if you're wobbling around, if your right knee is bending, just stay here. If you're moving on, pull up on the right thigh, inhale, and begin to kick your left foot straight back. Feel the kick pull open your left shoulder, and then slowly the body starts to go down as you kick your leg up. Reach forward through the right fingertips. Kick back through those left toes. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Good, just come back to mountain pose. Take a breath. Let's come to stand at the side of the mat and prepare for a balancing stick, our last balancing posture. Inhale your arms up over your head, interlace all 10 fingers, release your index finger and cross your thumbs. Your arms and ears are together one piece. Step forward on your right foot. Get your balance first. Pull up on your right thigh. Pull your navel in and start to bring the body down and the leg up. Now you can keep your arms here. Another option would be to bring your hands into prayer, make it into a warrior 3. You can bring your arms out to your side like a bird. See what feels best for you, and then change. Come on back. And now step forward on your left foot. Point your right toes. So get your balance first. Pull up on the left thigh, navel in, inhale. Exhale, slowly come on down. You're reaching through the crown of your head forward, and you're reaching through your right toes back, making your body nice and long. Take a breath. Now let's bend the left knee. Bring your hands down to the floor. Bring your right foot next to the left. Come up on your toes, and then roll up like a ball. So the heels are up, the head is down, and take a few breaths, feeling your breath in your body. Good, and from here, we're gonna come sitting down on the ground, and we're gonna prepare for boat pose. So begin by bringing your hands underneath here at your thighs. Pull your navel in. You're gonna rock back a little till you feel your abdominals engage, and you try to keep your heart center lifted. So this might be enough. The next step is to bring your feet up off the ground. If this is too much, just keep your toes down and work on gaining strength here. But when you're ready, the feet come up. If you want to go for more, you can let go and have your palms face up. Try to keep the heart lifted. Then the next step would be to straighten out the legs. Let's take an inhale and exhale. Bring the boat down. Good. Inhale, pull it up. Woo. Good. Bring the boat down and pull it up. One last time. Bring the boat down and pull it up. Good. Bring your feet down to the ground. Rest your forehead to your knees. Take a breath. And let's do it again. So find your place that's going to work for you. If it's too much to bring the boat down, then back up, then just hold it steady wherever you can hold it. Great. Hold it here. Hold wherever you want to. And if you're ready, you can bring the boat down and pull it up. Good. The boat goes down. Pull it up. And last time. Pull it up. Good. Bring your feet down. Rest your forehead to your knees. From here, you're going to bring your hands behind you. Fingertips facing away from your body. We're going to do reverse planks. You're going to bring your legs out in front. Lift your chest. Point your toes. Inhale. Push your hips up. See if you can get your toes down towards the ground. You can keep your head on straight like this, or if it feels good, you can drop your head back. Good. Exhale, come on down. 2 more times. Inhale, push on up. Exhale, come on down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Let's cross our legs in front. Come forward to lay down on your belly. Just turn your head to one side and just take a breath. Feel your body on the ground. Interlace your 10 fingers at your lower back, forehead to the ground. Have the toes touch and push your hips down into the ground and your feet. On an inhale, straighten your arms and lift your chest up off the floor. Now you can keep your feet down or you can lift them up and just hold it here. Keep pulling your arms nice and straight if you can. Open the shoulders. Good, and come on down. Take a breath. Bend your knees. Grab your feet from the outside for floor bow. Forehead to the ground. Good. If you can't grab your feet, you can use a yoga strap or like a scarf or a men's tie. Wrap it around your foot and grab onto that if you need to. All right, here we go. Inhale, breathing, begin to kick your feet back and then up. As you kick your feet back, it's going to pull open your shoulders. And as you kick your feet up, it's going to lift your upper body up off the ground. Good, take another breath. Stretch and kick. And bring it on down. Turn your head to one side, take a breath. Good, bring your hands on the floor, and we're going to push back into a child's pose. Toes touch, knees open, so you have room for your torso between your thighs. Forehead on the ground, arms in front of you. Now, if this is uncomfortable, you can stack your hands on top of each other and rest your head on your hands. Or you could put your forehead onto a yoga block. So just take a few breaths here. Let's walk the hands over to the left. So here, you move your head and your torso a little to the left, and now you feel a stretch down the right side of your body. You're reaching out through your right fingertips as your right hip is reaching down towards the heel. As you inhale, feel that space open in the body. Good. Walk your hands through center. And now your hands are going to reach over to the right. And energetically feeling the left fingertips reaching forward as that left hip is down towards the heel. And as you inhale, feel how that inhale breath helps that whole left side of your body to open. Now let's bring our hands to the floor and we're going to push back into child's pose. So your toes are touching, the knees open. Sink your hips towards your heels, arms long, forehead to the ground. Now if this is uncomfortable, you can bring your hands on top of each other and rest your forehead on your hands, or put your forehead on a yoga block. As you inhale, feel your breath fill up your back. And as you exhale, feel the length of your spine. Let's move the hands over to the left. You're going to move your head and your torso. And reaching out for your right fingertips as you plug your right hip down towards your heel. And as you inhale, feel that inhale breath fill up and help stretch that right side of your body. And let's walk the hands through center, over to the left. So now you're reaching out through your left fingertips as your left hip reaches down towards the heel. And breathing into that left side of your body. Inhale, creating the space in your body. And as you exhale, just surrendering. And let's bring the hands through center. And let's come on up. And let's move into fixed firm pose. So here you're going to separate your feet and sit your hips down in between your heels. Come a little bit to the forward part of your mat. Now this is a big stretch for a lot of us. So if it's too much to get your hips down, bring your hands to the side of your body, bring your hips up, body weight in the hands, and then you allow the hips to go down to a place where you feel a good stretch. So maybe you're just going to stay here if this is enough. If your hips are down, you feel like you do more. Right hand to right foot, left hand to left foot, fingertips face forward. And then right elbow down, then left elbow down. So see how this is. This might be good. Try not to have your knees open wider than your hips and your knees stay down on your mat. The next step to this posture is to come down onto the shoulders. And then bring your arms up over your head, elbows into the palms of your hands. Your spine is making a natural human bridge and your stomach and chest are lifted up towards the ceiling. The knees are gently pointing down and then in, and you just take a few breaths here. This is a really healthy compression on the joints of your knees and your ankles. So we want to be able to keep on walking and running and doing things with our legs, but we got to keep those joints nice and healthy. And then when you're done, come on up one elbow at a time. You're going to come straight on up. And let's bring our legs out in front of us. Good. And you want all that fresh synovial fluid, blood flow into the joints. Good. From here, let's flex our feet. If your back is kind of like this, it's hard to sit up straight, then sit on a yoga bolster or a nice firm pillow. Inhale your arms up towards your ears, and as you exhale, go forward with the navel, and you're just gonna forward fold. Here are some options. If you have that 26 pose practice, you can grab onto your toes, thumbs up, and you can pull with your arms. I like to just kind of grab onto my feet, drop my head and round my spine. Or you can just bring your hands down on your mat, wherever they fall, or on your legs, and just round your spine down. And here we're just going to do some long, deep breaths. Let your head drop, hang, and be heavy. And as you inhale, just allow your body to open. And as you exhale, allow yourself to relax. Let's do one more breath. come on up. Good, from here, let's bring the right leg out, and you're gonna bring the left sole of the foot in to the inner thigh area. Inhale your arms up, and as you exhale, turn your torso to the right, dive forward over your leg. See if you can grab onto your foot. You're just gonna drop your head round your spine, and then you can start to bend your elbows. Now let's say you can't grab your foot, just grab onto what you can. You put your hands on the floor, and then just softly round down. So you know, you can have a real active stretch here by grabbing your foot, pulling your head forward to the knee, and really bending those elbows. Or what might feel good for you is just to bring your hands to the floor, drop your head around your spine, and just allow your breath to do all the work. You're just inhaling, and as you exhale, you just surrender. Good, let's do 2 more breaths. And gently come on up. Great, and let's switch the legs. And once again, you're welcome to sit on a firm pillow or a yoga bolster here. If your hips are really tight, if it's hard to round forward, that elevation of the hips can help. Let's bring the arms up. Take an inhale, exhale, go forward with the navel. Here are your options. You can grab onto the foot, try to get the forehead to knee, and then bend the elbows. Or sometimes I really just like to take this pose and just let it be a little bit less active. So let's do you do which one you want to do. I'm going to choose this one with my hands at the floor. Wherever you are, just drop your head. Let the elbows relax. Let the shoulders be away from the ears. Feel whatever sensation is present in your body. And as you inhale, just inhale into that sensation. And as you exhale, you just release. Two more breaths. And gently come on up. Great, let's come lying down on our back. Let's do Baddha Konasana on our back. You're going to bring your legs up, then bring the soles of the feet together, and then from here, try to grab your feet. Now, if you can't grab your feet, and grab onto your ankles. Just let your knees splay open to either side of the room. And sometimes I like just to rock right and left very slightly on my hips, just to kind of feel the whole potential of that space. And then just close your eyes. Take a few breaths. Good, one last breath. And let's gently release. Bring your feet flat on the floor. We're going to do a spine twist, and you've got lots of options. For just a basic spine twist, you can just bring your knees into your chest. Left hand goes on top of the right knee, right arm out to the right, and you let the knees drop to the left, head looks to the right. I like to cross my right foot over my left sometimes, and then I drop the knees there. It just gives a deeper spine twist. So you choose what's good for your body for today. Good, so the knees are dropped to the left. The head is looking to the right, but if that's too much of a stretch on your neck, then you can just keep your head neutral. And then we're just gonna take a few breaths here. Each time you exhale, just allow your body to melt. Good, one more breath. And let's bring the legs through center. Even off your hips. So your choice with the spine twist, you can do both, just both knees side by side to the right. I'm going to cross my left leg over the right. I scooch the hips a little bit to the left, and now the knees drop to the right. Left arm is out to the left. I like to put my right hand on top of my left knee just for some feedback here. And now just feel whatever sensation is present. And send your inhale breath into that area of your body. And one last breath. Good, and gently come through center. And to finish our practice, let's hug our knees into our chest. Try to get your nose in between your knees. Take an inhale breath, hold your breath, and squeeze your whole body tight, 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 tight. And on your next exhale, just gonna come down into Shavasana. The legs are long, the arms are long. You can open your legs a little wider, your arms a little further away from your body. Close your eyes. Let your eyeballs just rest deeply in their sockets. Relax your jaw. Allow your lips to part slightly. And if your tongue is pressed to the roof of your mouth, just let your tongue drop down to the bottom. Allow the floor to support the weight of your body. Allow your body to feel heavy. And in Shavasana, your body starts to absorb all the benefits of your practice. This pose that you're in right now, Shavasana, is a complete yoga practice unto itself. So laying in Shavasana and just focusing on your breath, you could be a complete yoga practice for 20 minutes. That could be your whole yoga class. It's just Shavasana. And it helps to restore all the systems of your body back into a balanced state. It's a very powerful pose. So please allow yourself as much time as you'd like in your Shavasana today. It's been my pleasure practicing with you. Thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to the next time we practice together. Namaste.